Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. This is episode 238.
238.
And we have a lot of winged
This is like a
suits
wings
here.
and things episode.
That's right, wings and things without a Gundam wing.
Right,
We have
that's
some
true.
things to show. What do you got going on over there on your side?
Of course, I have the lovely new Fumina. Axis version, what is that?
Axis Angel.
Axis Angel version.
Okay.
And of course, the brand new 1/100 Bael.
Bael.
Is that
I see you have him on his first edition action base as well.
That's right. He's posed on this action base that you only get if you buy it with the first edition.
That's right. Speaking of action bases, we touched on this, but we didn't touch completely on it.
Oh.
We didn't all completely touch it. That could be good or bad depending on how you look at it. The MG Providence Premium Edition, it's called.
Right.
Came with that cool seed stand.
That cool red base.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we didn't show that the normal Providence, the one with the cool box art, actually comes with a base as well.
It has its own stand.
Yeah, so even if you don't get the Premium Edition of the Providence,
Right.
you can still put your Providence on a stand.
You will not be standless.
That's right. Providence needs one of these.
Bandai's not going to stand you up.
They are going to stand you up. It's right here. So there you go.
Okay.
You're going to stand Providence up.
I will indeed.
Yeah.
I'll take this home for mine.
There you go. Okay, I've got the RG Astray
That
gold
looks
frame
looking
Amatsu
good.
Mina. There's a lot going on to talk about
Mina.
this kit.
Everyone look at it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So glossy and shiny.
I know.
You can't take your eyes off of it. Just
No.
wait, we'll get there. Before we talk about this and that, let's talk about this kit that just came in.
We have one new one this week.
We have one new one.
It's going to be a light month.
The Vual, or the Uval, or whatever it is. What do they
Vual.
call it? Let me get the English. Vual.
Vual.
You know, they say it's Vual in English, but the Japanese is Uvual. Uval. So it's almost like reversed in the spelling. Seeing it's the only kit we have, why don't we just open this up?
Sure.
All right. You know, I don't expect a lot of craziness, but it's all we got this week, so let's have a look. Lots of foil stickers. Yeah, HG. Well, that's kind of cool. No, got a ring there.
Shield?
The shield ring, the one ring to rule them all.
At least
That's
it's not
cool.
a sticker.
I guess this is going to be this feet. That's cool. So what's this runner labeled as? It says Gundam Astray. Oh, Gundam
Astroth?
Astroth Origin. Sorry, that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it. And Gundam Vual. So the new runner here is the Gundam Vual. Back behind there is the Origin, Astroth Origin. Again, Astroth Origin. You're going to be using a lot of the same parts. Interestingly, I saw that we have the same parts here in purple and black. So you're going to have a choice here. Check that out. And Vual runners sandwiched all in here. And of course, your IBO frame. This is IBO frame 4. So you've seen that before. You're going to be using your IBO frame, and you've got some Astroth Origin and Uval runners, and you get to make another side story IBO kit. There you go.
Wow.
The Gundam Vual, Uval.
Looks
Vual.
exciting.
It is pretty cool. I'm going to give that to you.
Okay.
Which means I'm going kitless for the week. Did we mention that there's only 2 kits this month?
Yeah, the entire month we have this and the
Zeta
Zeta.
Advanced.
And that's not for like another 2 weeks after this episode.
Of course, Bandai's keeping things a little lean until the hobby show announcements.
That's coming up
which
soon.
might be next week. Yeah, the hobby show is next month. So, oh yeah, she's woke up. Okay, I'll hold it over here, but I'll give it to you afterwards. Why don't we start by going through the Axis Angel, and we'll go like 1, 2, 3.
Okay, save the biggest for the last.
There you go.
Everyone's been waiting for this one, I know.
That's right.
It's the new Super Fumina Axis Angel version.
There you go.
She's back and she's better than ever.
Yeah, she's different than ever.
She is different. So you reviewed the first one.
Yeah, I did.
That was a couple
Back
of
in the
years
day.
ago, back in the day. I had also put together one a while ago, so I brought her in, of course, just because I like to always show like the old ones versus the new ones, and just to see the differences, so you guys can see the changes and whatnot. But here we got the old one. So if you guys really want kind of a more Sid's version review, you can always go back and watch his review of this one. So I'll only kind of cover what's new instead of getting into the whole
Okay.
nitty gritty details of this kit, because it's pretty much almost, as far as the girl herself goes, she's pretty much the same. We're just kind of swapping out a couple of different options and some different clothes. And of course, looking up at her busty top there, she loses her kind of more conservative shirt with the jacket, and she is
grown up.
she has grown up, definitely, and she's filling out her shirt a bit better, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Definitely interesting for a Gundam kit. But there you have it. For those that like plastic, I don't know. It's hard. It's not soft. But yeah, actually.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of soft, I remember that now. This kit had, the old one had like the soft skirt.
Yeah.
And it had the soft
right. I remember.
part up here. But you don't have a soft hat on top of her now. You do still have a soft part in the middle to cover her waist. This was that rubbery soft type plastic, but that was the only soft part here. They don't give you like the extra pieces in order to make like a pink version of this with the hat and whatnot.
Oh,
so
see.
if you were thinking about maybe buying like a second one of this to go back and make a pink version of this, you won't be able to do that. Although you actually do end up with quite a few spare parts from her original kit. So you're able to get the shields, and
Oh, that's cool.
you do have her shirt, I guess. So maybe if you live in a country where this might not be kind of acceptable to have her in such a exposed form, maybe you could swap back into this shirt, because I do believe the jacket that goes over it is the same, just she
I see.
is missing her more covered
Okay.
self. So that's an option.
There you
Not
go.
saying, although if you're buying this kit, more than likely you want to have it in this form. But continuing on with the new parts, let's go down to the bottom where she does have some new. The feet themselves are actually the same, but the, what would you call that? The front
ankle
cover,
armor, yeah.
the ankle armor, that is different from the old kit. And you get some stickers that go on there. This kit does have quite a few stickers that actually, speaking of stickers, to go on this kit.
Oh,
you
geez.
can see here. So you
Yeah.
will be doing some stickers definitely with this kit, and they're just all over. So you can see up here, if you move on to more of the waist armor, you got stickers here, you got stickers on the legs, which you did not have to worry about on the old kit because that was just white, but she also had a bigger skirt on the old kit. I guess this one is kind of less, a bit less. So stickers for the leg, upper thigh armor there. I don't know if you really call it armor, upper thigh.
Spats? Is that
For
what we
the,
called
for
them
the
last time?
spats, her gym spats. Stickers, stickers, stickers. We got stickers everywhere. Stickers on the arms, stickers on the shoulders. We got new shoulder pieces, kind of match the motif for this angel version. And of course, her new hat, which is kind of cool looking. It's kind of got that, what would you say that looks like? There's a Gundam that has this kind of like same head design.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it's not coming to me right now. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, will correct me.
Okay.
And being an angel, of course, she has her wings.
These aren't just like something from a Wing Gundam HG kit or something, are they?
No, I think these are completely new.
Okay.
And you get not just one wing, but on each side there's 2 wings.
Oh my goodness, it's like a Shachi.
It's like Shashuya. And they're posable, and they do have stickers in them, of course.
Yeah.
These wings are posable, so you can kind of just move them around how you want to have it. If you want to have them up, you can have them open. You could even take these wings and, let me try to do this here. Like rotate them around so they're facing the other way. And, whoops, I went the wrong way that I was not wanting to go. Which I do sometimes,
he
I
broke
guess.
it.
There we go. I broke it. No.
This is when you're like trying to solve that one side on the Rubik's Cube, but you take one wrong turn, and you're like, crap! And you're trying to put it back, but you can't put it back, and you realize that you've just undone all the work that you spent all that time doing.
And then you give up.
Yeah, I like the Rubik's Cube.
There you
Okay.
go.
Nice. Okay.
So it kind of gives it like that a heart
Yeah.
looking shape to it.
Yeah.
And you could probably even take her arm here and if
Punch
you
straight through the heart.
punch through the heart, she's going to stab you. Give her.
There
You go. So you could do lots of crazy poses with these wings.
Yeah, the arms in the back there look like they're pretty posable.
They are quite posable. You've got some joints going on here. You can rotate it different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And of course then there's another joint up here where the wings actually connect. So
Yep.
and they've got lots of joints on the inside. So these are some pretty posable wings. If
Okay.
you're willing to play around with it, then you can get into some crazy poses. Have at it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let me see if I can get this back so I can move on, or maybe I should give up on that. Yeah, good enough for now. All right, so underneath her shoulder armor,
Oh, what's
she's
that?
holding on to.
Oh my goodness.
It just plugs right in there. There's a little peg you plug it onto, but if you unplug it, you get two beam saber effect parts that you can plug in there if you want to give her a beam saber.
Okay.
There you go. She comes with two of them, two beam sabers, and as far as weapons, she also comes with a dun.
What is that?
It's a stick.
No, I know what it's called.
No, that's really really what it actually is called. It's called the funnel stick.
Okay. All right.
That's what it says on the box. It's the funnels and stick. The Japanese even says stick in katakana.
Okay.
Yep. So they're getting pretty creative here. And the stick can separate into two parts. So you get not just one stick, but two sticks.
Okay.
With kind of little funnels at the end of it.
Okay.
There you go. You can plug them together. Put it into her hands. She has her closed hands, of course. But you also get two open hands.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to have her doing a more wavy type pose, you can. And speaking of the stickers, on her eyes, I went with kind of just like the plain, kind of just the most standard type of eye look.
Yeah.
But with this kit, you are given some extra eyepieces, although I don't know how often you'd really want to crack open her face to swap these around. But as you saw on that sticker sheet earlier, you have quite a few options to choose from as far as the eyes go. But some of these kind of, they kind of would fit more like over.
Yeah.
Because for the eyes, you have like a clear plastic piece that goes over. I kind of like the eyes better when the sticker is underneath that clear plastic to kind of give it that more, I don't know, I think it's a more realistic feel.
Yeah.
But with these other style eyes, you're supposed to put this sticker over the clear plastic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm that big of a fan. The eyebrows kind of already stand out as it is, so I don't want to have too much stickers on the front of her face there. But that option is there for you if you want. And I think I have kind of pretty much covered everything there is with this new version of the kit with her new conscience wings, as they call it. I forgot to mention that. These wings are conscience, and she's got a stick. There you have it.
Nice.
Super Fumina.
A whole bundle of Fumina.
Got some twins here.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about these kits?
Go ahead, tell me.
If I ever have somebody over,
Okay.
for some reason, in my apartment, I've got these shelves with all the Gundam kits on it.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the one kit that most people seem to comment on is always the Fumina kit.
It's because they stand out because it's the one that's not a giant robot. All
So
of them
wait
are
a second.
giant robots.
You have a doll.
That's
I have to tell. Wait, hold on.
I
there.
liked you better when you just played with robots.
This is not. It's not a doll. It's a Gundam.
That's right.
It's Fumina.
It's your waifu.
This is my waifu.
There you go. It's gonna get pretty weird. Do
Now
you
I
have a
got-
preference?
I got two of them.
Like, do you like the winged version better than the other one?
You know, I still think I prefer the original.
Okay.
Because it is kind of more Gundam-y, and you've got
That's
those Gundam shields on it.
Yeah.
And now we're just kind of getting into like Victoria's Secret Gundam kit type things.
Okay.
With the wings and
Yeah.
some rather good proportions, I guess, going on.
Okay. Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret.
Okay.
Victoria's Secret Gundam kit.
Okay. I'll let you take those home.
Well, they
to
had
the back
those-
of your shelves.
The Angels too, didn't they? The Victoria's Secret? I don't know.
I don't know anything about that kind of thing. What is that? I don't know.
Sure.
Never looked at anything like that. Okay. I have an Astray to talk about. Completely different from everything else before it, Astray. So I'm going to go ahead, and this kit comes with a lot of stuff. It's going to take me a moment to kind of get it all out. So yeah, just bear with me while I do that. Okay, here he is, or she is. I guess I have to say it's a she.
All right, we're getting politically correct here.
No, it's because I don't know, the pilot is a girl. People are like, oh, this is a she, and I'm like, no, it's a robot, so it's an it. But anyway, here it is, the Amatsu Mina Astray gold frame, and you can tell by looking at it, it is based on the Astray frames. Yeah, she's a little back heavy. I can talk about what's same and what's different very quickly. Obviously, like this arm here entirely is the RG Astray arm from the red frame, but this arm is completely new, and you assemble it using parts not on the normal RG runner. And you've got an asymmetrical look there. Most of the frame parts inside here in the leg are from the Astray, even up in here. And it's worth noting that you have that glossy black and that kind of matte black, and they contrast really nicely in here. But you are adding new parts in here at the bottom, and of course many new parts at the foot to give it the spiky fronts and the spiky backs, spiky toes. That's a thing now, I guess. And of course the head is pretty much completely new. You'll find you'll have a runner here which has a part that you're not using, but after that everything else you don't even get the parts for. You have a completely new head right here, and it's a little tricky to put together with these small red pieces. You have to make sure everything's lined up properly, and then you can hopefully like squeeze it together and get it all in. This mandible type thing here will move. It's flexible, so if it's there and you move your head down, you can move it down and up. This will move to accommodate that. You have asymmetrical shoulders. And you know, it occurred to me while I was building this, what does this look like on this side right here? It looks like the Blitz. Oh. It's the Blitz Gundam. Isn't that the Blitz Gundam's shoulder, definitely? Maybe his arm as well.
Right,
Could we be seeing an RG Blitz shortly? I'm going to talk about the wings. Actually, the wings aren't called the wings. They're called some other crazy name. Let me find it for you because it's long. They are called the Maganoi Kutachi. Yeah, all in katakana though, so I can't help you with what that actually means. But they will do a variety of things, but I don't want to get there yet because I want to show these other things, just how much stuff this thing comes with. So you have this cool weapon. Also looks like the Blitz's weapon. These things slide in from the back, but can come out. You just have to line them up with the groove and slide them in. It's pretty cool. And you're given that extra hand in the same color as this hand, so you can mount it on there. So I'll mount it on here. Hopefully offset some of the weight we have. Go. There, he's looking quite spiky. Not bad, not bad. You were also given this thing, which is a set of claws.
Ooh.
And you can actually like move them forward here, like so. I guess you have them back. I guess we pull them all back here. And if you pull them back to the right point, I think that this thing can slide down and guard it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I gotta unleash the hounds here. So I'm going to open that up, slide it all out, and you get a fairly good amount of range in there. It moves quite a bit. And this will go on this arm, and we'll plug onto the back here. So here we go. There he is. Look at that. He's got some claws. He's got these spiky gun things.
That's a cool weapon. Yeah,
it is a really cool weapon. Speaking of cool weapons, there's more. I have this thing. Jeez, I should probably tell you the name of these things. It's so crazy. They are written down here. So this gun here is the Triceratops Kai Torikeros Kai custom. This is the Tsunuhano Tachi.
Oh.
Yeah. And this thing here is called the Okitsu no Kagami. And it goes like this, and it will slide back and forth like so. And I think you can actually mount it similarly to how you've got this. Is that true? Am I just making stuff up here? I think it also mounts on the back here, yeah. So he can go like this, and this will shoot out. Hold on, let me push it up from this side so you can see. There it is. He shoots out. She shoots out. I'm definitely going to need a stand when I get playing around with this. And then this should open as well. Those will open. And you've got this thing. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out if I got this right here. Put it in there and close them back up, I believe. There you go. So look at that. It's like a javelin.
That's cool.
This guy's got a lot of cool stuff. And if that weren't enough, you have these two swords as well. These you just kind of put in the hands. He can hold them. You do have this shield part here, which I believe goes on a... I just finished assembling it like this morning. This shield thing will go on here if you take this part out. Here we go. We'll slide this up. Shoot. We'll take this part off. We'll open this up. Come on, get in there. And then you can actually mount this here, like this. I think I got it the right way. Like that and like that. You are supposed to be going in there. Yeah, like that and like that. So he can hold it like this.
Ooh.
It's just so much craziness. I'll put this piece back on though. It's very small. Only held on by a couple tabs. I actually prefer the closed look, so let's go with that. There's just so much on here. I'm trying to put it all on and he's kind of losing his balance. You do have this cable.
Oh.
And you do have this
shorter cable?
Slightly thicker cable. And with this, you can actually take these things off as wings, and I guess I'll show the wings now. And you can take this off, and you can plug your cable in there. And you can plug your cable in here. And he can shoot them out. I think you can cut this one in half if you like and just shoot it out, right? It is kind of cool, but when I'm playing with the wings, when I have spent some time with it, I tend to do things a little differently, so let me take off these weapons here. Let's talk about the coolness that is the wings here. It's not just a matter of these kind of just opening and closing up and down. You can, split shoulder off. Open this, and I think this purple piece will come off as well, like come out.
Mm.
Yeah. Get on in there. Now, let's show you what else these wings can do, because they can kind of transform here. When you do this, it's supposed to be the left wing over the right wing when you store them. They are meant to store like this. Open them up. Now, with this going this way, I can slide it this way. And then I can slide it this way, open it up a little bit, right? I can turn it this way. And I can turn it this way or this way, however I want. So I'm kind of elongating it. And you can see the difference in size from here to here. It's actually quite noticeable. And they can become quite long. So let me do it with this side too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's all of them. There you go. And so that means, well, what's going to happen now if I have all these weapons elongated? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to open them up here. I'm going to open them up here. And he's actually, I was pleasantly surprised to find that even when I stuck this backpack on, he was standing up. She was standing up. It could stand up. Because they are quite heavy. Definitely. And the more I play with it, it seems that the joints in the RG frame loosen up a little bit. And he does become a little wobbly. But just kind of out of the box, when you start playing with it, he can do all of these kind of things, which is really good. You're given this stand here. And I guess, you can... Depends what kind of poses you want to do here. Hold on. Am I in the shot? Let me do this. This thing like so. You can actually put, when you complete this weapon, you can mount it onto here. Somewhere. It said. Hold on. You're supposed to be able to mount this weapon on, so I want to make sure I'm looking at it properly. But you mount the weapon on, and then you can have your pose. Like so, like forward. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I see where it goes. Right in there. And it would be on his arm, and it would shoot out like that. But to do that, before I even set that up, I want to put this guy on his base. So let me move everything out of the way, including the stickers. Look at all this. This thing is going to look awesome once I get all this gold on, but that is going to take me a long time. I mean, the build was considerably long enough, but the sticker work I now have to do. So I'll put that on here, and I'll stick him on here, and we will fly into battle with my giant wings. And I want to point out that, you know, you build this arm out of normal parts and not of that RG frame, but you still get that RG frame arm, and you still get the armor pieces for it.
Oh, okay.
So you can, with the pieces on here, I believe, pretty much, here it is there as well, make another RG arm for this side if you want. You'll end up with an extra arm, an extra complete arm, I believe. I'm going to actually assemble it to test that theory. But for now, here is the gold frame Amatsu Mina RG number 24. There you go.
That is cool.
That is very cool. You know, a lot of people had concerns when they saw this one because of that giant backpack.
Right.
But if you remember, when they put out the Wing Custom Zero,
yeah.
as an RG kit, and people had concerns at that point too. But it actually holds those wings up really well. And this is, you know, pretty much the same. Like it is holding these up without any kind of concern. So there you go. It is a top-notch kit. RGs are always.
Yeah.
I love RGs. If I ever had to, you know, move my crap across continents or whatever else, probably the line that I would take with me is the RGs, because they are the you know, most detailed in that small scale and good price point and everything else, and you can do so much with them. So
and probably would take up less space in the box.
Exactly, less cost. So yeah, there you go. I'm definitely taking this guy home though, because I have a lot of stickers to still put on. There you go. That'll take me some time.
He's cool looking.
Yes, he is. Okay, so he'll remain over here with me.
All
We
right.
have one more kit to show?
We have one more, and it's a biggie.
Yeah, he's got
It's
big
the
wings too.
Bael. He does have wings.
Okay.
Bael.
Bael.
There you have it. It was 2 episodes ago. Last episode you did the HG kit. And now we are back again with the 1/100 scale. So it's a bit bigger now.
It's a lot bigger. Looking at it.
A lot bigger. And of course you can see, we kind of mentioned already, it is standing on its free, or I guess I should say limited edition first edition stand that it comes with.
Yeah.
This is a quite nice stand. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
guys
a nice stand.
want to get this stand, I really recommend you get your orders in as soon as possible, because once these stands are gone, they're gone. And
That's the best action base there is.
this is the best action base. I mean, if you were to buy this action base by itself, it's like 500 yen?
I don't know if you can buy it by itself.
Well, if you were to buy the action base, is it 2 or 1? Like the bigger of the 2 action bases. It's really similar style to that. For this one though, it has the, I think this one has a different style design on the bottom.
It's a different style design, but I'm talking about like the arms. The arm, they have locks in like 3 places or whatever, right?
Right.
Isn't that?
It's got a lock
this
here.
is the one that came with the
lock
finished
here.
Shot MG at the time, and we're like, holy cow!
First one, yeah, holy cow!
This
This
is
stand
amazing.
is great.
Yeah, it's nice to see it again.
It is.
It's also the arm that came with the Providence on its special stand.
Ah, okay.
So we are getting these things.
Right, I really like the stand. I highly recommend it if you guys can get one.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of saves you a bit of money from getting a stand later.
Well, if you get it with the Bael or the Lupus Rex or whatever, you'll have it for all your even heavier MGs.
Yes, that's true. Well, I guess while I have him off the stand, we can kind of mention that.
Yeah.
He's able to stand by himself. So.
He's a big boy.
Well, I say that. He's able to stand by himself as he falls over.
Right.
But no, you got
to spread the feet out.
You got to spread the feet. I'm kind of doing this in a rush here, so don't have the time. If you're at time, you kind of have more time to, or if you're at home, I should say, you have more time to play around with it, get the perfect pose. But he's able to do that if you like to use your stand for something else. And with the stand, you also get some stickers.
Yeah.
Galahorn stickers. So there you go. We also had the Tekadon stickers that came with that the Lupus Rex.
Yeah.
So there you go for those of you that really love your stickers. But that's it for the premium edition. But anyway, let's have a look, shall we, at the 1/100 scale Bael.
Okay.
There you go.
We
So
are.
he is much bigger than his HG counterpart, of course, and with it being a 1/100 scale, you get more of the parts actually molded in color and I think a bit less stickers.
Yeah.
Although I'd never got around to building the HG Bael myself, so I'm not sure exactly how many stickers were on that one. With this one, we do have some of these parts, like here in the shoulder. This actually isn't a sticker. That's a blue plastic piece, and they cut
Really?
out the hole for it.
Okay.
And you just sandwich over the shoulder there to expose that symbol
Okay,
there
that's
with the
cool.
blue
That's
plastic
cool.
underneath. That is quite nice and really, it's kind of groovy. And they did it with the side shoulder armor too. This isn't a sticker. This is actually just a piece of like reddish plastic underneath it with the proper hole cut out in the white plastic, and you just sandwich it over.
Okay.
It is nice to see Bandai kind of do that stuff. We got a lot of that with that real grade, what was it, Sinanju,
Yep.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So hopefully
that's
we'll see if
great.
we'll see if they keep doing that. Hopefully they will. The less stickers, the better, I say. Because stickers, they just kind of eventually, I don't know, they don't really, some of them don't really fit right. They start looking bad. And speaking of stickers, on the V-fin here,
Yeah.
at the top, you are covering the tips of this with stickers. And
Just like the HG.
just like the HG. But for this kit, there really wasn't actually a whole lot of stickers to put on there. You have just the little tiny mark on his crotch there. That was a sticker. And what else do we have? I had the back of his legs.
Oh, that's
These
a sticker
blue
here
parts,
too.
those were stickers. And actually, that was about it. There's a couple of stickers on the black stickers on the inside here. You sandwich this blue part over, but there's no black part underneath that. Might be hard to
I
see,
can see it.
but there's a tiny little black sliver of a sticker,
What about the yellow?
and that's those. Which yellow would that
The
be?
yellow
This
on there?
is actually yellow parts.
Really?
So for the yellow, there was no yellow stickers for this kit. If you look here on the sticker sheet, you can kind of see all the ones, the back of the legs,
yeah.
and then you had the V-fin
V-fins.
ones, the tiny little black slivers, and of course the crotch. Now you'll notice I didn't put on any of the gold stickers that normally with these 1/100
Yeah.
scale inner frame kits, it has you put all of these on because really you cannot see it once you get all the armor on. So I kind of have stopped putting these gold stickers on the inside of it, just because, especially like this one here.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get this top armor on, you are not going to see it. The only one maybe I would recommend continuing to put on are the half round ones.
The hips.
The hip ones, because that one actually you might still be able to see if you are looking at it from the back, and those kind of look cool when they are on, I think. So those might be worth continuing, but otherwise, other than that, I say if you are kind of tired of putting these stickers on, if you've built this same frame, I don't know how many times, then you don't have to. I just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
But anyway, let's continue with the Bael. Same inner frame as the Barbados, of course, so there's no need to mention any of the articulation and whatnot as far as that goes, but you do get a whole new set of armor, and you get his new big feet. He's really got some big feet.
At least the front part of it's somewhat sizable and
Yeah.
flat. It's
It
not like
is.
he's standing on tippy toes.
Right, it's not, yeah, he doesn't have that weird tippy toes that we had with the, what was his...
Every Barbatos ever.
Not just the Barbatos though, but the HG kit that we just had of the Chimeras Vidar.
Oh, yeah.
And do you remember he had that really, really tiny front tippy toe
Yeah.
that he kind of stands on? You get some decent sized feet with this kit. It is interesting, I guess, just to look at all the designs that they do for these kits. And as they move on, what else do I need to
Show me the
mention?
wings.
You want to see the wings? They gotta get the
What's
wings
the coolest
and
thing
the
about the
shorts.
Bael?
He does have some quite decent wings, and they are jointed, so you can move them up and you can swivel them out. You can pose them, and of course this part also has a joint, so you can move it up. This part is solid though, you won't be able to move that down part. So you kind of have some options as to how you would like to pose his wings. You can go crazy, go all out.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And as you can see down here, we have his swords, which kind of sit in his side skirts there. And whoop, these side skirts there, the sword just slides in and out. Has a good fit, a good hold for it. There you go.
Okay.
For some reason, this guy keeps wanting to kind of fall over a bit on me.
He's a little bit more back heavy than the other ones.
Yeah, I guess that must be what it is. You get new hands with this kit, and they have a swivel for the wrist here, though.
Okay.
And these new hands that come with this kit are much better suited for holding these swords, because usually with the Barbados frame, you get this hand, which I think is better for the Barbados than this kit.
Mm-hmm.
The hole on the standard hands that come with it, they're a bit too big to hold the sword, and it doesn't hold it tight, and it doesn't really hold it at the right angles. But with these other hands with the swivel wrists, they tend to hold the swords much better. And you are able to get some more cooler poses going with this guy. There we go. Let me pull off his hands. And you can pose him like this. Now in the anime, I had some really high hopes for this kit, or for this mobile suit, I should say. They kind of really like built it up like, wow, this is the first Gundam frame #1, and this was a special mobile suit that was piloted by the leader of the Galilehorn, or what became Galilehorn, and that was kind of, I don't know if I want to give too many spoilers, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
I got in trouble with giving too many spoilers, but if you guys haven't watched the series, Iron-Blooded Orphans, it was a really good series. It's over now. I recommend everybody watch it. It's kind of got a crazy end going on, but yeah, so I guess I think I will cut it there for the Bael. Bael.
There you go. He is big. Like I know the Lupus or the Lupus Rex or the sorry, what is it? The Barbatos? The Barbatos Lupus,
right?
The Barbatos Lupus Rex. Those ones, especially the later ones, are big.
Right.
The Bael looks big, like even bigger maybe. It's the
does.
same frame though.
It is the same frame.
Maybe it's the wings.
Maybe it's the wings. It's the bigger feet.
Yeah. He looks big.
He's big. He's really kind of cool looking, but I don't know. This might be the end of.
That's what we were discussing earlier. Iron-Blooded Orphans is done as an anime, as far as we know.
It is. The last episode was last weekend, so we have this new kit coming this week.
Yeah, it's a side story.
It's a side story.
So I think maybe we might see something cool at Shizuoka for this series, and then maybe that's it.
Like a cool send off. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Well, speaking of that, though, we do have some comments.
That's right. Speaking of
And
who knows.
Speaking of who knows, and speaking of those comments, this is kind of one of the comments that we had in here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
All right, so let's go on to that first comment from ex-boy Alex.
Okay.
And he asks, do you guys think we will ever see a Gujin remake full city 1/100 scale?
No.
Fall maybe? So yeah, this is kind of getting into what we were just talking about.
I think that has passed now. I think if we're going to see a 1/100 IBO kit from season 2 now, it's going to be one of the later ones. Maybe the Kimaris what is it? The Kimaris Vidar kind of thing.
Wait, we had all the Kimaris. We had, in 100 scale, we had the
Vidar, Kimaris. The last one.
The last one. We didn't get that in 100 scale,
I know.
did we? Okay, well that's kind of like the main protagonist suit of the series.
I know.
So
I'm thinking I might see that.
That one is probably a pretty good bet that we'll see that one. But some of the other stuff that we had from the second season, they kind of made less of the 100 scale kits, it seemed.
What about the Reagan lasers and stuff like that?
Right.
Is there even a 1/100 of the Reagan lasers?
No, we never got that.
So we missed those ones.
We never got Juliet's Reagan lays, which is kind of this really cool looking special. That one would be like the coolest one to have. We never got that.
Yeah.
And we never got. There was another one.
Julia and Julieta.
No, not the Grimgard, but like that blue version of the Grimgard with the really round feet with the horns. You built that one.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it now, but I really wanted that one in 100
The
scale.
Helmvrigger.
Helmvrigger or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the really
That
cool
would be cool as
shoulders.
100.
That would be cool. I was really hoping we would get that one because actually the old Grimgard was like my favorite one of the 100 scale kits from the first season, but
Shizuoka, you never know what they're going to drop on us.
this is true, but the series is over, so
So we might have like a swan song. A little as you say, send off.
a send off.
Who knows?
Who
But they also
knows?
might say, you know what? Here's the new anime starting in the fall, and then look at this lineup of models, and then
Right.
there you go.
We're gonna have this new thing, and all these cool kits are coming.
Yeah.
But until that season starts in fall, there's got to be something coming in
Yeah.
these summer months. What could that be?
What's it gonna
We're
be?
kind of really in the dark now.
Origin.
Origin, more Thunderbolt kits maybe. Because
And
there's
Atlas
that new
MG.
Thunderbolt series started.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. So we can
Next
just,
question. All right, so the
we can just
next
keep
one
going.
is from Penafred, and
Okay.
they say, "Is it just me, or these bear guys are getting weirder and weirder?"
It's not just you. The bear guys are getting weirder and weirder.
All right, we have the
Fuchi
Fumina
guys.
bear guy now, and
Yeah.
we got the other one, and they're wearing a bear guy helmet, but you still got the face in there. And then I don't know, like, how do you decide? We're gonna have a bear guy, and he's just gonna hold a sign.
Yeah. It's gotta be a lead up to something. I don't know. Have a bear guy anime or something.
That would
Like
be
the Smurfs.
interesting, right?
Yeah.
We are the bear guys. You could build the whole collection.
There you go.
Oh, you just gave him a good idea.
I'll accept the royalty checks. Yeah.
Maybe we'll finally get a perfect grade bear guy. Mega size bear guy.
Don't
Mega size Poochie bear guy.
You know, the price point on those and the ease of assembly or production anyway
Right.
is so good on Bandai's part because they just pump out the same runner every time. I don't think they're gonna really go past that. I don't think they see a reason to do so.
Oh, they had for the what was it? Yokai Watch.
Yeah.
They were making these kind of like the big yokai.
Yeah, but how many?
kits.
How far did that go? Do you remember? It didn't really get past.
They made 3 or 4
Yeah.
of them, I think.
Mhm.
But maybe like that size for like a bear guy would be kind of cool.
Okay.
With a
Okay.
big round head.
Todd wants a big bear guy.
I want a big bear guy.
Okay.
All right.
I'll bring it up with the people at Shizuoka, right?
Oh, there you go. Okay, you gotta hound them for it.
There you go.
All right, let's move on to the next 2 comments. Are kind of similar, so I'm just going to read them back to back.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is from Proto X Slasher,
I know that guy.
and he says that Master Grade Providence is a beast. I'm looking forward to getting mine and waiting on the Master Grade Justice Gundam to finish up
Yep.
the Seed Gang. I really hope they announce the RG new Gundam at the hobby show. Imagine the possibility of an RG Sazabi after that. It would be massive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and also Lespaz said, an RG new Gundam is too obvious. Seeing
Okay.
as they've covered a unicorn, build fighters, and seed kit, and that we're already getting a Master Grade ZZ, or double Z, I guess,
Yeah.
there's only one logical solution.
There's only one logical.
Real grade Neo Zeong. But seriously, a real grade F91, Crossbone, or God Gundam would be great.
If they do go that route with say God Gundam, Crossbone, F91, they're gonna have to change that frame runner because the scale of the F91 is small if you compare it to
Those
the
are
other
pretty
ones.
small kits.
So I don't know how they like when they take, for example, the Shinanju Archie. They took the Mark II frame and they put pieces in the middle of it, so you had this
Just
larger
to extend
thing.
it.
But I don't know how you can compress it down.
Right.
So they're gonna have to do a whole new runner for that size of kit, and maybe that's why they haven't really done it yet. I think.
Is it much smaller than the Wing Gundam though?
Maybe.
I
That's
wonder.
a good point. Who knows?
Huh.
God Gundam's a small kit, though.
God Gundam would be interesting. We could
Yeah.
start getting some G Gundam stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure at Shizuoka or just before we'll get the new announcement for RG for it's the 25th. This is number 24, right? 24. This is number 24, so 25. I don't know what
Okay,
they're gonna
maybe
do.
a special
10 was
milestone.
the Zeta.
Mm.
So if they think that 25 is a special number, maybe we're getting our Transformer Unicorn. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Or the new Gundam.
Speaking of Zetas and Transformer Unicorns and everything else, I have some kits to give away.
Oh,
No Transformer Unicorns.
Cool.
I was giving away an MG. MG. I already opened this to show it, but I want to touch it again because it's cool.
Oh.
And do you know the flaps back here can open up?
Yeah, that's cool. Show off the
cool.
thrusters.
Yeah. Granddaddy Gundam. And we had a lot of comments. People were really excited about this model. 150 comments, actually.
150?
Yeah, 150. But it goes to comment number 40.
40?
And it's Stargazer. And he says, oh my god, Providence looks awesome. Providence does look awesome. And I hope he thinks this one does too, because he's getting it, whether he likes it or not. Well, I guess he just doesn't have to reply.
How could you not like this? This is the granddaddy.
I know, and it's free.
I know.
And it's an MG. So I'll be contacting Stargazer, and I do have another kit to give away. We kind of talked about these things, but the only other kit we have this month is the Advanced Zeta.
Right.
HG, what is it? Advanced Evolution? Is that what it's called? Evolution Advanced? Which means they're taking that HG version that they had for a number of years now, and they're changing it, and it's going to be much better, and it's going to be more articulate. And yeah, and it got me thinking a lot about the Zeta, because there's nothing big, nothing else coming this month, so I'm excited about the Zeta. And I realized, you know what? I have a Zeta.
Oh, wow.
I have a 2.0 Zeta, and it's kind of been sitting here. Remember this? This is back when they gave you that kind of stand for your cool kits.
That's a cool groovy stand.
I have a Zeta. I have a stand.
Oh, okay. He's in the wakeboard.
Zeta on a stand. Actually, yeah, I guess I can.
You want to put it?
Ah, I got the thing here.
You got the thing? Are we missing an attachment?
No, but
Oh, it's already in there.
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember how to do this.
Oh, which way
goes
is it
like
going
that,
to go? Upside
no?
down? It looks good to me.
It's got the right angle, she said.
Oh, you're off. Your angle's a bit off though.
Yeah, but it's in there. It's just the bottom here I gotta take care of.
Ooh, there we go.
So it's not all snapped in, so be careful. But there you go. This is the Zeta. Of course, it's got his rifle. And then this is for the stand. The launch is off there. Another adapter in case you want to put it on a different mode. Extra parts. All the dry transfers and stickers are still there.
Oh,
You know, this was an awesome kit when they released it. It was one of the first 2.0s. And there you go. We're on to 3.0 and everything else.
right.
And Advanced Evolution, apparently.
He's
So you
looking
know
cool.
what? Somebody should take this from me and they should enjoy it. It is a really, really good kit. And just takes up space on my shelf right now. So somebody can clear space on my shelf and get a kit at the same time. So why don't you tell people how they can win an MG Zeta 2.0?
That is a cool kit.
It
If
is
you
a cool
guys would like to win this cool kit, which I am too busy staring at,
Yes.
you will need to go to hobbylink.tv and find episode number 238
There you go.
and post a comment. Zeta me up.
Todd is jealous.
I want this.
Okay.
Uh,
You know what to do. Place an order.
place an order.
Put it in your private warehouse.
Yep.
There you go. Why don't, before you get into the close here, I want to remind everybody that the Playing with Plamo competition is still ongoing.
Still going.
However, we only have about 3 weeks left.
It's coming up soon, the end.
Yeah.
This
April
is the
30th
end.
is the deadline. April 30th. We can't accept them after that. And remember, it's April 30th Japan time.
Right.
Which in most other places around the world would be April 29th. So don't forget that as well. Because once once April 30th rolls around and we get all those entries, we're going to start, evaluating them and finding finalists and see who's going where and what category and who wins what and all this other stuff. And we can't add somebody to the pile late.
Nope.
So get your pictures in, your submission in. Please make sure you have some good pictures showing all the angles, etc., etc., And wait for the announcement, which will be sometime in May, when we tell a total of how many? There's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, 10. There's like 30 winners. Is that the math I did? Yeah,
That's a lot of winners.
30 winners. So it's a lot of winners. So there you go. So that's my spiel. Playing with Plamo 2017. Short amount of time left.
All right. The end is
Don't miss out.
near.
The end is coming. You've had lots of time. Don't warn you. That's right. Okay, so why don't we go into the close of the show, speaking of the end.
The closing spiel. Okay, guys, remember, we are brought to you by HobbyLink Japan, HLJ.com, so please be sure to support us and help us buy your kits from us.
Okay.
And you can find us on Facebook and Reddit and Twitter and Tumblr and Instagram and HLJ.com.
YouTube.
YouTube, of course, YouTube.
There you go.
That's where you're probably watching this.
Yes. Okay. So next week, can you have the Uval vowel done? Uval. Lots of vowels. Can you have that done?
The Super Val kit.
Yeah, and then we'll have the accelerated evolution. There's a lot of figure eyes, like busts and type things coming,
okay.
so we might show the boxes, but I don't think we're going to be assembling anything. And I think there's going to be some announcements regarding Shizuoka coming up soon, so hopefully we have them in the
That
next
would be
episode,
cool.
episode after that. And then the end of the contest,
Right.
and Shizuoka Hobby Show, and all kinds of other crazy stuff.
Well, that's a crazy
All right, so the next couple months are going to be insane. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right. See you later.